Welcome, League members. I'm Rogue One, and my character today is Safina. She's painting with willpower. She's a mystic build with some rogue upgrades. So by and large, a mystic deck at this point. So what do we want from Safina, from our opening? What's really crucial? Leo DeLuca is crucial. Four of Cups is crucial. Some form of investigation assets crucial. Money is always important. It's a pretty expensive deck, so I've got some cash built into it. So I've got the encounter deck, and counter deck's so swingy, and I think the league has seen that up till now. It's just been it can give you freebies, or it can just destroy you. Safina can take a couple punches, but not very many. She's not a bruiser. Chaos Bag. Basically, I'm trying to get to +3 with most of my tests. That's a pretty good bet. Let's have a look at the deck. Deck's a little larger. We have I've chose Chronophobia, obviously because of her horror level. It's kind of nice. The opening draw is really swingy for Safina too. Do you get Leo DeLuca or do you not get him? If you don't get him, what are you going to do about it? Oh, we got both weaknesses. No Leo DeLuca yet. 2 easy marks is nice. So we got cash. And we got Leo DeLuca. Hi, Leo. Always waiting till the last minute. Water Protection's always welcome. Storm of Spirits is welcome. Kind of, well, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. I have a Shriveling, we have a Lockpick. I really don't want to use the Painted World on my economy cards. Lone Wolf is very useful. This is decent. I have Shriveling out. Wither is kind of a backup card for me. It's not important right now. So we have 8 cards in our hand to start. And we're going to keep the Painted World from exhausting our yin. We really want the Painted World for investigation, fighting if necessary, if there's a Brotherhood cultist, or if the encounter deck gets an attitude. So it looks like we're going to be building some economy this turn. Which is perfectly fair. So we'll play Hot Streak and get 5 more resources. I think before, you never know. You never know with these easy marks. You never know what weakness you're going to pull out. So if I have to do that, if we get a weakness, for my second action, I'll put Leo out into play. It's not very nice. So for my third action, play easy mark. Add 2 resources, claim a card. And for free, play easy mark a second time without triggering an action. Shriveling, much better than Wither, which I tossed. Oh, baby. I love it when that happens. So we'll play easy mark again. Beautiful. I love luck. Well, Leo is not what I was looking for. It would have been nice to have either the 4 of Cups or the St. Hubert's key. So right now the shriveling's kind of a pea shooter. So we played Hot Streak, put Leo down, we got easy mark. We have 1 action left. I want to keep drawing. Nah, we've got to play the Lone Wolf. If we have the luxury of drawing later, we'll draw later. Don't add one, subtract. So Lone Wolf would be the final action. We'll add a resource, claim a card. Another card I don't need any of. Still, got lots of resources, don't have my assets that I really want. That shriveling is not going to be worth much if I don't have anything to upgrade it with. False lead. If you have no clues, false lead, gate surge. Have no clues. Brotherhood cultist. Fun, good times. Looks like we're going to use that painted world really fast. We'll start claiming the resource with the Lone Wolf. And we'll play the Painted World for 2 as a copy of Spectral Razor. Add your willpower value to your skill value for this attack immediately before this attack you may engage. Attack deals +1/+2 if the enemy is not elite. This enemy is not elite. So we're a 4. No. We're 4 will, +2 fight. It's a 6 on a what will be a 3 when he gets his doom put on him. Just do that in case. A 6 on a 3. It's decent. Alright, 6 success. I don't want to have to do that too many times. So, but this doesn't really care what I want, does it? This is Arkham, baby. Three actions remaining. Pick up the lockpicks. I'm gonna move. Yeah, I think we will. Are we? We need victory points to advance. We need to get this ball rolling. Not sure I want to be in that location though. There's no way to defend against a locked door, for example, or a okay, just gonna go for it. Gonna move. Gonna leave that clue there because we don't need it. And we're going to investigate. Using lockpicks. The lockpicks gives me a 6 on a 4. I'm going to play useless Leo DeLuca to be a 7 on a 4. That is a 5 on a 4, so it is not a succeed by 2. Well, what do you expect from a rogue action counter? He goes rogue. So get a clue. We'll immediately spend that clue. And Spawn the Etzley exhibition. Relic is missing. So we get a false lead. We have to investigate again. We may not need, we only have to get one clue instead of two. Take a resource, we'll add a card. Four of Cups, thank you, that's helpful. Won't be sporting a pea shooter for our shriveling. Doom advances. Be really nice not to have an enemy this turn. I'd almost take even a false lead. That's not a big deal for me. Steer chanting. Can't do anything about it. At least 2 do. If there's no cultist enemy, search the encounter deck and discard pile for cultist enemy. Encounter discard and draw it. Shuffle. Yeah, got it. Pick the Acolyte for obviously. I'm not going to run away from the Acolyte. I thought it spawned with a Doom. Guess it doesn't. Not so devoid of enemies as we would like, but an Acolyte isn't the worst thing we could have gotten. We will exhaust Lone Wolf, claim a resource. Doesn't exhaust technically, but I like to put it down so that I know that I've done it. I'm going to investigate to start. Don't mind sacrificing that lockpick if it gets me the clue. Problem is I don't have any more boosts, so it's a base, just a bare 6 on a 4. And that's not only a fail, but it is a lost lockpick. That's why you need to be a 3 or above. Alright, I'm gonna play Shriveling for 3. Play 4 of Cups. No, you're not gonna do that. And play 4 of Cups for 3. That's money well spent. And I am going to use the action ability on the Miskatonic University, search the top 4 cards on my deck. Wow, Chronophobia coming out. Good. Painted World, this is what we wanted. Getting the Chronophobia out of play, that's even better. So we investigated and failed. We played 2 cards. And we drew the Painted World. Shuffle the deck. And we will clean up. Enemy does nothing. Oh, whoa, snap. I shuffled that deck. That Chronophobia wanted to get out. Take that Doom off. Doom is 3. Straight up Acolyte. Empty. That's not so fun. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. I don't know why I thought I had killed that Acolyte, which I haven't. Wow, we're going to spawn this turn. We're going to move this agenda along if I don't get moving. It means that Chronophobia is probably going to have to stay on for a while. We're going to move. Engage the Acolyte. And we're going to fight the shriveling. It's not an automatic, it's 5 on a 3. That's helpful. Stormer Spirits. Any of these could be useful in a pinch. Not yet, I don't think. Alright, the Acolyte's defeated. So I moved for 1, fought for 2. I'm going to play the Painted World as a copy of read the signs. So I'll pay 2. And I'll exhaust Lone Wolf and get one of them back. Read the signs. Add your willpower to your skill. For this investigation, that would be a 5 plus 2 would be a 7. On a 3, you may ignore any effect or keyword. That does have an effect or keyword. Any face token, take a horror. Alright, that's a 7 on a 3. It's a minus 2. It's a success. Two clues. Choose, pretty much have to choose either whether to spend them or not. What can I do? I'm going to spend them. And that is 2 different F2s. Search the exhibit where the relic was to be on display, looking for signs where it may have been taken. Find no concrete evidence. Put the set-aside town hall location into play. If it was already in play, add 1 per investigator clues to it. Add the set-aside Relic of Ages town hall. If there are 2 or fewer act decks in play, add 1 additional clues. That's not the case. Find the relic. It has an increased shroud, plus 2 shroud. I will take out one of those dooms. So it'll be a 5 next turn. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's connected to downtown. All right. All right, the chronophobia is going to trigger anyway, so I'm going to... I need the action to get over to the Acolyte quickly. That could result in bottling up the Miskatonic University. Can't help that. Take a horror. Enemy doesn't move. These fight icons don't really help me. Alright, Witching Hour. If I don't get this, Sword of Doom is at 5. This is a good time for Conspiracy of Blood. Hunting Shadow. So either spin a clue or take 2 damage. I'm gonna have to take the damage. Leo will take 1. Savina will take the other. Can't be helped. we're going to draw the top 6 cards. Let's see if we can't get something useful. I won't cut it. We'll just draw the top 6. Star Heidi's right around the corner. There's only one spell, Spectral Razor, so that's all I've got. It'd be nice to get the Sixth Sense out. I think that's maybe what I'll play for. Play for the Sixth Sense. Draw it. Put the Lone Wolf into play. Claim a resource. So we'll move and attack. We'll spend a Shriveling. So that is a 5 on a 3. It's not an automatic, but it's good. +1. Gives me 4 more actions. That's very useful. So 1 action remaining. I really want to draw some cards. I want to make sure I'm not sure if I shuffled. I'm going to draw. Useless. Hurts. And draw again. Oh, it doesn't hurt. Got everything hanging on a lockpick. It's not cool. Really would like that Sixth Sense instead. Alright, last. We got rid of that. Doom is 5. Alright, last encounter card of the set. Let it be Conspiracy. On the Wings of Darkness. 6 to 6. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror. And disengage from each Nikon enemy engage with you. That doesn't put the heart of fear into me. I guess I will play make it 5 on a 4. So -2, and if I do not succeed by at least 1, place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. There is no nearest cultist enemy. Fortunately for me, take a damage and a horror. And it's back to Rivertown. looks far away, but it really isn't. I'll move and investigate. Moving, investigating. That's a 6 on a 4. We'll add unexpected courage to make it a 8 on a 4. Really only need the one icon. It's weird. 8 on a 4, 0. So I keep the lockpick, and I'll spend 2 final actions getting rid of the chronophobia. Did not exhaust the lone wolf this turn, so I will take it. So I'll take a resource and a card. Got money, but not everything I want. How about a St. Hubert's key then, or a 6th Sense? Well, it could be a lot worse. That's always my motto in Arkham. Actually, I tolerate an enemy, although I'm not particularly eager for one. Oh, I get my wish. Haunting Nikon. Did I claim that clue? Yes, I got the clue. So we'll clear that. So I do have a clue. Since I have a shriveling in my back pocket, I will use the 2 shrivelings. It's a 5 on a 3. Love to be better, wouldn't we all? All right, 5 on a 3. That's a success. 5 on a 3. It's -2. If you do not succeed by at least 1, place 1 tomb. Fortunately, he is not a. There is no cultist to put doom on. So 2. Do I want it? I'm hanging by a thread on this lockpick. I think for one last time, I will draw those spells. So we'll do that. Just get the deny. Oh yeah, I did get the Painted World. That's what I wanted. Good. Useful. And move for the last action. That's not what I wanted. North side. Really would like an enemy-free turn this time, guys. What do you say? Finishing up. Until, oh, I did not shuffle, did I? I would have loved Intel report, by the way, but it's not fair. Oh, you really wanted to come out, didn't you? Just like Chronophobia. All right, now we're cooking. Got an Intel report in my pocket. Got a painted world. Just need a turn without an enemy. All right, what do you say? Secret must be kept. Test 3 will. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror. For each act deck, the investigator's completed skill gets +1 difficulty. No decks have been completed. So I'm a 5 on a 3. Five on a 3. Do I want to up it? No. If you fail, lose one of your clues. Did not fail. I'm going to pause a minute. All right. And we're back. Okay. So, we took care of the encounter. So we're greedy for some clues. Let's make sure I have that act deck set up right. +2 Shroud. It's going to be a 6 Shroud, as if I remember correctly. I'm going to get a little greedy. Play the Painted World as a copy of Read the Signs. It's great when you have all of your Painted Worlds out early. It means you used them to their fullest extent. Having the Miskatonic action where you can pull a spell does help a lot with that. We got 2 of them that way. Early build of my deck had Arcane Initiate in it, and which is good, but not Leo good. So we add 5 to 2, we get 7 on a 3, on a 2, no, on a 3. 7 on a 3. It's -2. We succeed. Those are clues, which don't have to be spent anywhere. Going to move. And this is a 2. Two clues, 2 shroud. Relics, reduced by 2. Play the lockpicks here. So that's a 6 on a 2. Oh, that hurts. It hurts a lot. Because I don't discard it technically. Oh, if it has no plus, you do discard it. It's going so well. I didn't take the lone wolf. I can and I will. Glad I didn't get the auto fail with the other. Read the signs. This hurts about half as much as that would have. No clue finding. I'm gonna draw. Well, it's better to be lucky than good. And I'll immediately play it for my last action. But that's not what I meant to do. So I played read the signs, I moved. I played read the signs, I moved, I drew, I played. I moved, I failed, and I drew. So I cannot play this turn. Read the signs, move, fail, draw. Well, I hope that's right. God, there's so many things in this game. You know, you play this game, even this scenario with the same deck and the same encounter cards, and It's so different each time. You're still on the edge of your seat, just waiting. Well, when's it gonna fall apart? So I will take a resource and add a card. St. Hubert's Key, baby, come to Papa. Okay, that'll get it going. Get that shriveling, that neck shriveling, a little bit more beef behind it. Alright, let's see how much time I have to put it all together. Hunting Shadow. Spend a clue or take 2 damage. Early game, that's not good. It's not as big of a deal now. Okay. So we'll spin. We'll exhaust. Lone Wolf. It's 7. I'll be a 4. That's okay then. So the first 2 actions will play the assets. We'll play the St. Hubert's Key. Oh, well, guess we'll play 6 cents. And then the St. Hubert's Key. So that is 7. We'll investigate. That is now 6. 102 minus 2. And we'll put these here. So a reminder, we now have 3 intellect and 6 willpower. And we'll investigate one last time. 6 on a 2. Minus 3, still a success. So we can clean 2 clues. Clear that. Clear that. Location. Wow, that deck's getting down. So we're okay on cards. Gonna draw an enemy pretty soon. Maybe this turn. No, we're not. Alright, keep doing that. I'll be happy. I like a boring game. For the record, I've been slaughtered on this. Just absolutely creamed. It's kind of very swingy in a solo. It's still very easy in multiplayer, very swingy in solo. It's cruising right now, about as we know. It can be bleak if it goes against you. I have felt that. Probably leave one turn to play the Shriveling. I'm not going to stay lucky for too long. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll do 1 and 2. I am going to play the Shriveling. And, you know, I just wondered what I was going to do with that last turn. I'm going to play the Hot Streak to get 11. And then play the new Shriveling. End up with 8. So that was move, move, Hot Streak, and Shriveling. Add a resource, take a card. Now we're getting repeats. Would like to have that in my back pocket. Don't have any of these in my back pocket now. Sorry about that. I didn't pull the... I didn't have to put a Doom down. So don't believe that resulted in any change in play, the state of play. There was no Doom put down because there were no acts had been completed. But we are definitely headed toward the end of game. Mysterious chanting. Place 2 Doom. If there are no cultists, action counter deck. Cultist enemy. That is fine. Acolyte. We'll put him in the town hall. We'll exhaust Lone Wolf. And we'll move and fight to start. Move. Says +2 Shroud, which is originally a 4. Brotherhood cultists. Have any brother? Yeah, I did think I did get Brotherhood cultists at the beginning of the first agenda. Shriveling. I haven't played the horror. I'll have to go back and see if I did that. It's almost certainly I did. So I'm a 6 on a 3. -1. And how do I want to play it? Do I want to investigate it? No. I'm going to intel report it. Pick up the clue. And got my first act. So I'll take the clue. Let's make sure everything is kosher here. Downtown is considered. Everyone is connected. After you enter, if you had more than 4 or more cards in your hand, choose and discard cards. You have 3 cards in your hand. At least I can do that. It didn't affect. Still would have been 3. I would have had to have. So I have 2 have to be remaining. Hubert's key. I don't know about the wither. I think I'm going to take the wither out. So I have these others. And there's a wither left in the deck. So I had to have 2 to play the I think that's okay. A little retroactive rule working here. Okay, if Relic of Ages is attached to the location of the remaining clues, advance. After hours searching Arkham's town hall, you notice a faint blue glow emanating from underneath the door to the city planner's office. Investigators near the town hall takes control of Relic of Ages, remove the remainder of the AB deck. Alright. So I moved, I attacked, and I played. Intel report. So I guess I will move for the final action. Don't need to drop clues, or did I claim the clue? No, I got to need to get the clue. So I'll take a resource and a card. Not complaining. Got to move things along here to hit the last agendas. And this is when the enemies will come, right? Nobody's home. Touch to your location. Has a clue. Love it. Very swingy. This can either kill you Or you can do what it just did there. Alright, we'll just take the turn and stages. We'll full tame the resource. We'll move and spend a clue, which I believe just one clue necessary. East Town. Yes, one clue. Okay, so we'll move for one. Move for our first action. You're in East Town, reduce the cost of each ally you play by 2. Don't need the clue. So, spawn 2 clues. So we'll move into the police station. And we're going to get right down to business. We're going to play, read the signs for 2. So our investigation is 3. Willpower is a 6. So that's a 9 on a 3. So we moved. So we'll investigate for 3rd action. It's 9 on a 3. Cruise in. I definitely prefer a cruise in to die in. Oh. See if I can't get that rewind time and get that back. It's not a big deal if I don't, but I don't think I interact with it any differently because I don't get it. So, there's the Act 2. Train tracks. Revelation, put train tracks into play. Attach set aside Alejandro Vale as train tracks. Actually was ready for a fight there. Actually was ready to take that night gone on. Clues were gained, the clues were spent immediately. Alejandro's prison. That is the attached to a location. It gets +2 shroud. So 3 shroud. We'll get a 5 shroud. That clue is for. It's not on north side. I definitely know it's not on north side. But I don't know what that clue is doing there. I have made mistakes already. And I am sure that some of them have made an effect on the game. That's cool. North side connected. And attach Alejandro. interesting. Alejandro is attached to the location gets closer. Is that a location number includes advance? We have one more action, two more actions. We moved, we investigated. We moved, triggered, moved again, and investigated. So we will move for our last action back to East Town. Getting spooky quiet here. Well, that was inevitable, and almost. Deck has 5 or more cards in it. Shuffle back. Do I have a choice? Yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to lose a card. I often play Ward of Protection a lot, but the conspiracy treachery has not come out this game at all. It's important, but so far it hasn't hurt me not using it. I might even just run away from enemies at this point. Alright, I'll make sure and shuffle again. It's moving quite along here. I'm still in control of the tempo of the game. Steers chanting. Let's do doom. There's cultist enemy. That I can handle. Empty location. I'm gonna do it in Rivertown because it's where I'm headed. Good time for Doom because it's not consequential, but I'm still gonna defeat that cultist. Get my lone wolf money, move, engage, and fight for 2. So it's a 6 on a 3. Taking it straight. Spending a charge. Easy breezy. I'm spending, what is it, 2? I think it's 2. Rivertown. Oh, investigation. Yeah, 2 clues. Black Cave. I call it the Dark Cave. What do I know? Only investigators in the Black Cave can spend the requisite numbers of clues. Must be no clues remaining in the Black Cave to advance this act. Spend 2 clues. I think I'm really gonna. Is that I have one last action. I moved. I fought. So I have 2 actions to go. Wow. Leaving Ward of Protection in there. That's unusual, but the Storm of Spirits, yeah, it's very, very valuable if I draw the cultist. So if I'm gonna draw Storm of Spirits and read the signs from my underneath Safina's card, leaving Ward of Protection on the table. That's unheard of. Intel report. It's all good. Just gotta finish up this act. And rush over to the train tracks. Alright. Has a doom on it because 1 act's been completed. Only 2 act decks are in play. 1 doom is revealed. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. Make sure that Storm of Spirits, I know what it means. Okay. Locked door. Wow. The most clues. Yep, that's this one. But you know what? We don't have to investigate. Can't investigate. No, we don't have to investigate. Lone Wolf. Economy chugged. So we're going to move. We're going to play Intel Report for 4. And we'll take them and we'll immediately spend them. Pull those clues off rather than delete the location like I did last time. Cube of Darkness. You watch Jitaka enter this abandoned cave on her own. Alright, 2. As you search for your companion, a piercing cry echoes through the cave, spurring you onward. Deep within the cave, you find Ishtaka in the midst of a battle with several robed figures. She fires an arrow from her bow, striking one of the figures in its chest, then ducks behind an outcropping of rock. A wave of eldritch energy strikes the place she had been standing moments prior, charring the ground. What are you doing here? She yells angrily. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards in play from the top of the encounter deck until a cultist enemy is discarded. 2 if there are 2 or fewer decks remaining. Spawn those enemies in the Black Cave. Till the end of the scenario, remember those enemies are Ishtaka's prey. Ishtaka's prey. Each one gets +1 fight, +1 health, and +1 evade at a location with no clues on it. Alright. So 2 cultist enemies. And they get +1 fight, health, and evade. We'll just have to see. There is no discard. What was that? Yeah, that was a locked door. So we'll shuffle. We'll certainly take the Acolyte. Acolytes. I don't mind. But it is too easy. You should get a Brotherhood cultist. Could have had 2 Brotherhood cultists. Set up for more, but let's not set the doom up until I've taken care of these baddies. We're going to play Storm Spirits for 3. So it's 6 on a 4. It's going to be a 4. I'll take the -3 out of play. There's no -4, so we could still lose. I don't even know if the -5 has been in play yet. Alright, come on, baby. So that's 6, 7 on a 4. That's -1. Oh, I feel bad. This is cruise control now. It's not really fair. This game is very swingy. Been annihilated in this scenario. Just going to town on it now. Alright, now that will satisfy the act. Further is revealed. Advance. Make sure I got that. Shaka's prey. One or more cultist enemies. Investigator in the nearest black cave takes control. Certified. Ishaka. Remove the remainder of the F deck. Another act card is in play. Continue playing. Well, bye, Leo. So still get the move because Leo was in play this turn. I'm just gonna draw that baby right out from under those. Ishtaka. Leo goes on the discard pile. And I will, for my final action, move to Rivertown. Apologize for the slow tempo. I'm brand new to streaming or to recording in this case. Not used to playing in front of the camera, as it were. Okay. So it's Shaka. +1 fight, +1 evade. Well, I might evade an enemy and just move on to the train sharks. Just get out of dodge. Did I have to shuffle back? Did I have to shuffle those? I don't think I did. I want to make sure. Shuffle the counter discard pile into the counter deck. Discard cards until occultist enemy 2 if there are 2 of your acts, which I did. Spawn those enemies in the black cave. Okay, it didn't say reshuffle the counter deck. Secret must be kept. Okay, that's fun. Just 3 will. So it's 5 will. 6 on a 5 test. Got Ishtaka to soak. So it's +1 damage and +1 horror. Wow. Each jack, so that is 3 damage and 3 horror. Wow. If it fails. Whoa. So it's a 5 will, 6 on a 5 test. I think I'll play the Spectral Razor. Really be nice to have the Ward of Protection to just eliminate that from the game. But I did not do that. So I'm a 7 on a 5. And Ishtaka's gonna go. Quite the dust. Well, she doesn't have to do that. That's nice. After everything I did for her. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to move? Can't investigate. If I do, I don't really need any more. Relation between acts. Elanders prison. +2 shroud. It's possible I could get a nasty card. I might even could get an enemy next turn too. It's more likely I draw an enemy than get the locked door. There's locked doors here anyway. So resource, add a card, Wither Ghost. Alright, hopefully the last encounter card of the scenario. Conspiracy of Blood, that's fine. I love it when it's drawn at the end of the scenario. +2 shroud, that's a 5 shroud. I'm gonna go all in. Do I need to go all in? Probably not. Probably shouldn't go all in, because I could fail. So that's 6 + 3. It's a 9 on a 5. We could take out the -5. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a cruise, and that was too easy. Easy by no means. Still had some issues. After the first agenda, though, not much. Not really that much. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. Wow. Ran the table. But I did, at every step, I did prepare for enemies. And they did come in the black cave, just not in the night gaunts didn't spawn. Got lucky. Oh well, now let's look it over and see how many mistakes I made. Alright, this has been educational. I've learned a lot from all the plays that I've seen thus far. We've got some monster players and some spectacular decks. I'm not putting my deck in those leagues just yet. Jim's deck is like, that's just a monster deck. I look forward to looking at more of the playthroughs now that mine is done. I don't have to mindlessly keep playing it over and over again to figure out all of the variations. All right, thanks guys. It's been a real pleasure to participate in the league for the first time. You guys are spectacular players, and look, this is a very swingy scenario. Boundary Beyond is not swingy. We'll see who's left standing after that one.